What's up, everybody? My name is Ron Empire, and welcome to my channel. Alright, good morning, everybody, and Happy New Year. The Lunar New Year actually started on Saturday, and today is also Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day. It's February 14th, 9:14 a.m. So yeah, I've been offline, off stream for a bit last week because of, well, a couple of things. The Steam Fest was going on all, Steam Next Fest was going on all last week. And so I was working on some off-stream recording of various different games. And I was also recovering from being sick, so it was a lot easier to do offline video recordings to mute myself or cut out random coughs or sneezes. A couple of sneezes probably snuck in, but I couldn't figure out where that clip was or part to cut out, so hopefully I got everything. But today we are back with some Against the Storm, and last week the developers pushed out a a patch, right? Just a regular patch with various bug fixes, nothing major, no new features, no new content was released last week. However, they did give us a new roadmap. So there is a post-release roadmap, if you haven't seen it already. It's posted on their Discord and also Steam. And it shows the free update 1.1 got checked off, and that was the update where we got the unique trader portraits, new orders, the 4 new decorations. So that was a free update. And the next free update they have at least planned is update 1.2. And that is the World Events Unique Art. And I actually had already mentioned this to you guys, gave you hints about that already a couple of weeks ago. So that is coming out sometimes next month, March, along with Blight Post upgrades. So that is going to be very interesting to see what they do with the Blight Post. They said there's also going to be new animations, or I think animation models or something. And then there's going to be, I guess the top feature is the production consumption trends window for the last 30 minutes of gameplay, with the last 5 minutes being clickable. So you can actually take a look at what the production rate of your resources are, and then the consumption rate. So that's a little bit, well, right now you can kind of sort of see an up and a down arrow. A red arrow going down, indicating that you're losing, I guess, the production. And you can kind of see, I'll show you once we get into the game. I mean, there's a little bit of that already, but I think this is a full breakdown window showing you the trend within the last 5 minutes and 30 minutes. And then, I guess, additional translations, Latin American, Spanish localization. Now, they also included on the schedule, well, there's also a free update 1.3, and that says to be announced, but there's on the schedule somewhere, it shows that they are going to do a DLC. So now it's confirmed that there will be a DLC. They did not say exactly what the new species are, or that the new species will be, but it says new playable species, new biome, new buildings, new events, new perks, and new orders. So that's exciting, right? Okay, so today, let's go ahead and jump in. And today, we have, I believe, a brand new cycle to play with. So last time we finished it off, and we also completed all of our deeds in that last cycle. We managed to get all the time orders that we needed. So now, we have a brand new cycle to play with, and all these, for the most part, are positive modifiers, right? The only negatives are up here. Let's take a look here. where we're going. Okay, there's one over there. That's titanium, right? We don't want that. Or cobalt. That's cobalt. It's cobalt. Adamantine is over that direction. That's really out of the way. I mean, I could go this way, but there's not a whole lot to work with here. Moving from here to here is pretty boring. I usually like to hit up interesting modifiers. Let's go ahead and regenerate this to get something more interesting. And yes, good morning, young and old, 61. Thank you for hanging out today. Hopefully I answered your question about the trading post move. I will show you that once I get into the game if you didn't figure it out from my comments. Okay, this looks like it might be doable here. Depends on where the seal is. That's kind of a big gap right here. Alright, there might be something here? I don't know. Not really. Yeah, this is not really. Let's look at this one. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah, I can see this working. Alright. I'm okay with this. This looks interesting enough. Yeah, let's do this. This is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. 9. 10. Yeah, I can see that working too. Yeah, we could get it. We could get off of this one too, right? Corrosive torrent. No refunds. Or go here and get a little head start. Maybe reveal. It'll give us more of a detour, I guess, once we get over here. Let's start with this one. That will give us more of a detour for whatever other random stuff. Yeah, I like interesting things to do here. So today is February 14th. This is a cycle 29 or 20 or 30. Is it 29? Might be 29. Yep, cycle 29. Wow. Yeah, cycle 29. And then this is going to be Prestige 20. Town number 1. And so what do we have here? We've got foxes and lizards. That's 7, right? I don't mind that. We also get oil too. Yeah, I'm okay with that. We're gonna take people. What is this? This is Royal Woodlands. Ooh, I got a farm for 4 points. I'll take it. Take some stones. And you know what? I'll just take that. That's fine. 3 points. Yeah, I just don't feel like... I don't feel like producing any wood. Although, it might be a good idea to take the veggies and just take this, right? Just to jumpstart our housing. Even though we're on Royal Woodlands. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could just add more food, right? Sure, let's just add more food. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. 5 food items, right? And we've got extra people. Hey, Tingoja, good morning for the resub. Thank you so much. It's a very good morning now. Thank you for the resub. Yay. Alright. Awesome. So one more time, we're on Royal Woodlands, and we are doing Statue of the Forefathers, which says we get fewer blueprint choices, right? You can choose from one fewer cornerstones, right? So we get one less cornerstone with Statue of the Forefathers. So basically, we only get to choose one or none, right? It's one or decline. And then we are doing the bottom row 7. We're bringing 3 more, so it's 10 people. This is our... Okay, so these are the standard starting resources, the basics, since we're on the first town. We have a total of 5 different food slots. And then we're bringing the farm, reed to make some fabric, and then stone to make some bricks. So, let's do this. Happy Valentine's Day, Tingoja. Thank you so much for hanging out this morning. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it's been a while since I streamed. Alright, so we did not get humans, unfortunate. We got 2 jerky eaters. So housing. Okay, this is not the worst, but not the greatest either, but... Housing gets them to move a little faster. Happy Valentine's to you in chat. Yes, thank you. And then opening stuff during the storm, -10 for 3 minutes. This is 60% fuel consumption rate. And they also got rid of the piercing winds. That's the 200% flat. I'm glad they got rid of that because they pointed out that it's basically the same and it's not that much of a threat. Sometimes when you get the double combo, that's actually really bad. So it's a good thing they got rid of it. When a villager leaves or dies at 3 during the storm, we get 4 blight rot cysts. Okay. Gotta pay attention to that if we end up losing people. And then during the storm, the queen's impatience grows 5% faster for every blight rot cyst at level 4. Okay. That's fine. Alright. And then we've got 4 food items, and then we've got 2 stones. So did you enjoy playing that Craft-O-Mation game 101? I thought that was a really nice game. And hopefully the developers will send me a key next week for me to play, unless my key is already, you know, equipped for the early access version. Alright, so furnace is good, right? Everyone eats pies here. Well, no, sorry. 2 people eats pies, bricks is good, and copper bar is good. And then we want supplier, that gets water skins, right? Flour and planks, yeah. Things got confusing after a while, but it's a good game. Yeah, I think when they started doing the function thing, the function was broken. And they did confirm that it was broken, and they said they're fixing that. The tutorial part of that, where they were teaching you how to do the functions. And they also confirmed with my report on the, because I reported it, the checking plants ripe was also broken, because I tried to program my robot to harvest with ripe, and it didn't work. So, but overall, it was okay. It was not bad. I enjoyed it. Can't wait to see what else they have for us. No, I'll leave it off. And then, we'll take the field kitchen, right? God, it's been a while since I played, huh? I gotta get the I'm trying to get the hang of it again. Oh. I might be losing my touch here playing against a storm. Good thing we're just warming up with the first town on the cycle here. Yeah, function have that, but idea is good. I like it. Yeah, the idea, definitely a good idea. I mean, there's so much potential with what they're doing, so I'm excited for that. Oh yeah, I remember now. The rain collector. One, that's fine. Start with that for now. And then maybe we'll do the insects. And I got everything off, right? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna leave that. I'm not gonna mess with that. So yeah, there's supposed to be a release, early access release for that game next week. I told the devs that if they send me a key, I might squeeze in a stream for it. Because I told them I would love to check out the early access. And then another developer, because I was browsing the Steam Next Fest for games to play, and there was another game that I was going to do a coverage for, but within the first 10 minutes of playing, I was like, or 5 minutes of playing, I was like, wow, this game is really good. The demo, that is. So I contacted the developer, and I said, hey, you know, I would really like to do a coverage of your game. And the developer, I guess, took a few days to get back to me. I think it's a one-man developer, too. He, I guess he had to confirm or verify that I'm a legit and I'm not a scammer trying to, like, hit him up for free keys. So, yeah, he's like, got everything checked out, and he even joined our Discord, by the way. I noticed that he is one of the people that joined our Discord. I guess to check out to see if I was legit or not. And yeah, he sent me a free key. And I'm excited to also do a coverage for that. And he said that I should wait for the next big update. And I said, well, it's pretty good as is, right? But yeah, he's planning to do another big update next month. Apparently he missed his update window. Oh, I should have done that again. Apparently he missed his update window last month, or in December for the holidays. And so he's rolling out his big update next month. And I said, well, you know, I might do the coverage anyways, and then do a second one when he gets the big update next month. Did you check Synergy? Yes, I did, actually. And I have a VOD for that, too, Tingoja. So check out my VOD for Synergy. It was not a bad game, but I found a lot of bugs, too, while playing. Not a good look that they... I mean, I get that these games are alpha state, but if you're gonna have a demo, at least make sure the demo is polished, right? Because when you have a buggy demo, it's kind of bad, especially like if streamers start streaming it. It's like airing out your dirty laundry, you know? It's kind of like how Gord was just really bad when you have bugs. Little slow game. Yeah, it was kind of slow. I kind of figured out how to play it, though. And I have tips and tricks and strategies for it. But I'm not super impressed with it, though, because the thing about it is they haven't really shown us anything in that game that I haven't seen already in other games. You know what I mean? There was just a lot of things. Hey, Mad Raven, good morning. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, there was just not... It wasn't as impressive. Because most of the mechanics I've seen already in other games. I mean, the graphics was a little bit interesting. The idea of purifying the toxic water was interesting enough. Hey, Ron Empire, long time no see. Have you been on vacation? Yeah, well, I took a... sort of a vacation. Last week. So I can do the Steam Next Fest content. There were so many games out to check out. Yes, and researching things, found new materials. Yes, thank you, Tengoja. Yeah, so researching, finding new content to play on my Twitch, or sorry, my YouTube channel. Did I get enough rest? Yeah, I got enough rest. Thank you for that. But yeah, I was still kind of recovering last week. I was coughing. You might have, if you watch some of the YouTube videos, I actually was coughing, or sorry, sneezing. I think I might have sneezed. I think I edited out all the coughs. That's why there was like long breaks sometimes, or silence in between the video footages. It was because I was probably coughing. I had to like cut those out. I didn't want to interrupt the video footage, but I at least cut out the cough. I might have accidentally sneezed in one of them. I couldn't find it. The thing about these things is, at least with Twitch has a marker feature, and I can actually mark when things happen, so I can actually go back and jump to the marker points and then edit them out. That's how I was able to like edit out all the BRBs whenever you see my BRBs, and I seamlessly kind of like piece together my intro right before each of the town runs. So that's one thing I do like about Twitch, is streaming, and so that way I can get my VOD edit at the same time with the Twitch tools. But sometimes when Twitch drops on me, that's really bad, because it makes it hard for me to like edit, string together the videos. So I have to download that and edit through DaVinci Resolve. Oh, I must have let that guy go, huh? Yeah, I forgot to do that. It's been a while. I'm trying to get the hang of things again. Hopefully I don't fail too badly today, right? But yeah, there were a lot of bad, really bad content or games, I guess, during the Steam Next. Like, it took a while to weed through them. Some of them I actually wasted time off stream playing, and then realizing it just sucked so bad that I was like, okay, I can't post this. I just ended up, you know, unwishlisting it and just uninstalling it. That was such a waste of time. And then a couple of games I just end up doing blind runs. But yeah. Alright, I need to get that one running, right? So she can get her +1. Crude workstation, right? Yeah, I need to pay attention to this. Hang on, the furnace requires wood, right? Yeah, did you find any good games in the Steam Fest? Yeah, I actually found a couple of good ones. And, they're on my YouTube. I'll actually mention it, saying, hey, I recommend this in my description. So that way you guys can see it. Others, if you don't see me say I recommend it, if you see me say something like, if this video helped you, then yeah, you can kind of get a hint that, yeah, it's not that great. I mean, I don't want to brush off some of these games, because some of them have decent concepts. And again, they are early access, so I can't really... sorry, not even early access, they're just demos. They haven't even released them into early access. So I'm just like, okay, I can... Oh, I forgot to pick up the... Oh yeah, I'll take it. The cornerstones. Yeah, thank you for that, Tingoja. Appreciate that. Yeah, there were a couple of interesting good ones, right? Craftomation was pretty good. Rotwood wasn't that bad. Just not the type of game that I normally like to play, even though I don't mind playing those games. I used to play those type of games a lot. But I did manage to beat the boss at Rotwood in one shot, so I was pretty impressed with myself. Proud of that. The Mother Trek or something? Treek? Mother Treek? And apparently that got over 1,000 views, so I was pretty pleased with that too. I might return to it, but I think they got rid of the demo, so I might not be able to continue playing. There was only like one more mini boss and one more boss, right, in the second biome. What else? Thrive was not bad, actually. I didn't mind playing Thrive. Oddspark was pretty good, too. Oddspark was another really good one. Let me take this off. What else? I'm trying to recall. Synergy wasn't bad, but I wasn't super impressed with it, only because most of these sort of city builder games seem to be pretty repetitive. They don't do anything interesting. It's very rare to come across something, you know, interesting like, I guess, Against the Storm. Thrive wasn't bad, actually. I actually was slightly surprised with the one mechanic that they had at the end. It took me a while to get to the end because their tutorial was just so super long for some reason. Maybe I was just bad at building up. But yeah, Thrive was not bad. I actually thought Thrive was interesting because they had a mechanic for military rations. So you actually have to like make a separate set of meals for the military. And then if you go with your army to travel beyond your border, you need to have a caravan group to carry food with you, military rations, and your army has to protect the caravan because that's the food. And I thought that was a little bit different than other sort of city builders or other RTS games that uses, you know, like some sort of military or combat, right? Or armies or whatnot. Orc Warlord, oh my god, that was one of the bad games. Nothing good about Orc Warlords. I mean, the voiceover was bad. Okay, here's the thing. I actually, 3 years ago, when I saw Orc Warlord, the trailer, and I also saw Gord at the time, I was like, oh yeah, Gord looks awesome. Orc Warlords, or Warchief, looked good. His name was Orc Warchief, right? It's like, oh, this looks awesome, looks cool, right? Because I like city builders that has a survival mechanic to it, right? There's like a challenge to it, right? So I had the Orc Warchief on my wish list. 3 years later, they now roll out a demo, and when I played it, I'm like, God, this voice acting was bad. Like, 3 years. That's after all this time, 3 years. They did not show anything that was new from the trailer 3 years ago, right? And the city building aspect was just disappointing. It was like, what in the hell? It was really bad. That's all I can tell you. So I mean, I still have it on my wish list. Maybe they might improve it. Who knows? But I'm kind of skeptical about that game and the company because I spoke to another, I'm not going to name names, a credible, respectable game developer who kind of didn't have positive things to say about the publisher of that game. And just doing a little research on the developers, I'm kind of like, slightly skeptical now that I was informed of some information about the publisher or the developer of that company. So, anyways, yeah, I mean, I still have it on my wish list, and maybe they might improve, but somehow I have doubts about it. That's all I can say. Somehow I have doubts. Alright, so 1 minute and 13 seconds, right? Let's take a look at this. Oh shit, Woodcutter's Prayers. I forgot to hide all my fuel. Shit. I forgot to hide all the fuel. Alright, I'm gonna go with the right. It's an easy take. I'm gonna go to left. That's an easy take. I don't need time orders anymore these days. This is not bad on the right. Extra +1 for blue water, huh? That's just used 50 times. This is actually a really nice time order, right? You get a +1 to water. You get free food. The only thing you have to do is use the water, right? This burns resources. Oh, shit. I'm not prepared for that, but that is very nice. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Damn it. We don't have veggies. 8 minutes. I can't do it. I can't do it. That would be really, really nice. Plus a farm? Wow. Wow. Woodcutter's Prayers, but that means I have to get rid of all my fuel. And my oil. I don't know how I feel about that. Probably not. Let me re-roll this. Safe Haven's good, I'll take it. Grain is not bad on the right, yeah. I'm thinking about taking this and seeing if we can buy that from somebody. 8 minutes? Eight minutes. Is that possible? I mean, I don't even know where the soil is. I mean, I could try to summon the next trader. She might be able to sell. How much is food worth anyways? 18, that's quite a lot. Well, first of all, I'm going to take this. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to do this. I mean, I could take that. Well, that's gonna cost... Well, I can't... Actually, I can't, because if I have to buy it... And then if I buy the veggies, it's gonna cost me an arm and a leg. So no, this is not possible. Not in 8 minutes. I'm gonna take this one. Oh. Well... I don't need to do time orders, but... Interesting. I will get the oil or the thingy, right? I will get the oil for this. I will get the coal for this. I don't have to buy coal. I'm gonna go with this one. I mean, that's really good too, but... Otherwise, I have to figure out how to buy coal, right? Oh wait, no, this has coal. I'm gonna take the left. Yeah, I'm gonna take the left. That has the coal I need. I'm gonna take the middle. That's easy to do. Okay. Okay, the grill. 2 people eats the grill food. I'll take it. What else is on that list of things here that I played? Let's see here. Millennia is actually not bad. I actually enjoyed Millennia a lot for a Civ game. It's rare because I'll see like these Civ clone games and like, too complicated. Millennia was not that complicated. It was very easy to pick up. Breachway wasn't bad. Odd Spark wasn't bad. Lasara, I think that's the name, how you pronounce it. Sadly, was pretty bad. I was kind of disappointed in Lasara. Legendary. Yeah, the name of the game is Lasara. And the reason why Lasara, and I actually put in my input on why I thought Lasara was pretty bad. It offered nothing in terms of a city builder mechanic. Like, everything in that game was like, okay, I've already seen in some other game. There was no challenge. The idea of building around the side of the mountain sounded cool. At first glance. But at the end of the day, it really did not actually take advantage of anything. Because the whole 3-tier mountain thing, if you think about it on an abstract top-level view, it's no different than connecting a bridge between 2 different islands. It's basically, the 3 layers were islands, right? So the top of the mountain is just a separate island that's like far out from wherever. And you had to build a bridge. So in the case of the Lasara, you had to build like some steep ladder system or whatever it is to get to the next layer. And I'm like, well, that's the same thing as just building a bridge. What makes the two sections any different, right? So I was kind of disappointed with that, and also the fact that yeah, he's leaving, right? I'm okay with that. I was also disappointed with the fact that when you build each of the buildings, they were instantaneous and they didn't use any building materials. So technically, you can just deconstruct and construct buildings wherever the hell you want. So your only challenge is maybe the restrictive land space tiles. So that's just basically Tetris. And I just couldn't figure out like how Lasara would be interesting. Yeah, they had like a weather effect or a sort of an avalanche thing, right? That you can trigger to see where it's going to happen before it happens. And well, you've already triggered it, so you now know where the avalanche is going to be. So that means that side of the map, you basically just deconstruct all the buildings and reconstruct them somewhere else. So there was no consequences to doing that. So that's another disappointing game. Lasara. So yeah, I was like, what makes this game any different or unique? So it wasn't really that unique or special. Right, I didn't take the yeah, I didn't take the time order. Okay, just making sure. Let's see here. Right, I'm gonna go do this. That's fine. I just need one more, right? Yeah, I'll just do that one more. But again, I can't really, you know, fault them too much because it's a demo. It's not even out yet. There's no early access release date yet. Coming supposedly sometime this year. I did post my feedback, of course. So maybe it will be better upon release. But the decision to just build with no resource requirements and then deconstructing it and was instantaneous as well as building it was instantaneous. I was kind of disappointed. Okay, so what other game was on that list? Train World wasn't bad. I actually liked Train World. Okay, so the other bad game that I thought was... I mean, it was good at the start until I encountered all the bugs. And then I got to the end, which switched to, like, supposedly people were describing it as Kirby Space Program or something. Where you build a rocket at the end. And the problem at the end was the rocket did not snap. Like, throughout the game that you were playing, each of the buildings all snapped to a grid perfectly, right? Even the pipes, you didn't have to, like, figure out how to line things up or anything like that. It was not freeform. And then, when you got to the rocket system, building the rocket was completely freeform. I mean, shit was overlapping each other. You could build, like, parts of the rocket, like, way off the side in the air, while another part of the rocket was, like, not even touching it, like thrusters. And then it started bugging out where I couldn't move the thrusters around or delete the thrusters. I'm like, oh, Jesus. And it was frustrating because you would fail, right? The rocket would fail a lot. And you had to, like, continue rebuilding it over and over, and it doesn't, like, explain to you what caused it to fail, right? So it was really frustrating having to waste resources rebuilding the rocket over and over. So that was a big, big letdown doing the rocket thing. And the game also had a fundamental, I guess, problem with it in its design. All the resources were infinite. There was no challenge whatsoever. You build something and you generate infinite resources. All you had to do is just wait. So it was basically an idle game, right? Somebody had described it as an idle game. So if you build enough storage space, you build up, like, every single generator that generates all the various resources. You just sit there and idle. And then go back and build the rocket. And then repeat the whole thing again. Well, that was kind of disappointing. Yeah, I'll take it, actually. Herbalist. I'll take the Weaver. Okay, well, hang on. First of all, I gotta do the Blight Post, right? I need to get this running. what else? I got the Fox Homes. I need one more of this, right? I need the grill. Actually, I need to turn this off. Because I should be using the grill. Oh my god, I need wood. Yeah, so Stellar Settlers was pretty bad. Very disappointed in that one. What else? Synergy, yeah, we talked about Synergy, right? That wasn't terribly bad. And I've got a couple of other games that I have not posted yet that I've already recorded. But yeah, there was another one that was pretty bad, but I ended up recording it anyways. I'll post it. But yeah, it's not a game that I would recommend. It's called Folklands, guys. That's the game. Folklands. Folksland. I actually played that. I was very disappointed. Like, everything in that game was like, I've already seen somewhere else. It has no... Well, I mean, I can't really complain again about it because it's a demo. But considering that they spent like 2 or 3 years on that, and all they had to show for was just basically a copy of some other game, and the graphics wasn't that great. They actually changed the graphics a couple of times. I actually thought their older version of the game, the graphics for the older version was actually better than the current version. So I don't know what happened there on the creative decisions. But yeah, there's everything in that game was just like stuff that I've already seen. That you can just get that in Farthest Frontier. There was no challenge, no weather effects, no reason to stock up food for the winter or anything like that. I mean, they described themselves as relaxing city builder, right? But whatever you can get out of that game, you can just get from Settlers, the Settler series. Or the new game that's out, Pioneers of Pangonia, and that's in early access. And I thought that is probably a better relaxing city builder. Okay, I can go up a level. Nice. Alright, so now we can do... We can do this blight post, because I need this blight post fast, right? Alright, I really should just burn this off. Alright, because I need to sacrifice the coal. So that way we can save on the fuel from this. And then also get extra resins quickly. Why don't I also do this now, too? Yeah, there we go. Okay, hang on. Weaver, right? Damn, where do I stick my Weaver? I don't have a good spot for this Weaver here. Yeah, it's fine. I'll just stick it right here. Yep, let's go with that. And then I need to install one more engine, right? Pack revisions? Yeah, okay. Yeah, what was I in the middle of talking about? The crappy game, right? Folklands. I gotta watch for the coal. And then I gotta watch for the wood, right? And then, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and burn this. So yes, the next update next month will have some sort of blight post upgrade. So I'm curious to see what they're gonna do with the blight post. Let's take this off. And now we gotta sacrifice the oil. Our weaver. And this is gonna be what? 24? You know, let's do 48. You know what? Let's take it off. I don't really care. Because we may... No, we didn't get that order. Never mind. Do we have... Oh yeah, I need to take this, don't I? The reason I needed to take that was we only had 14 oil. It was gonna run out. Yeah, let's take a look at this. Oh, damn it. Don't have the money. Oh, no. Well, leather worker might not be bad, right? Because we'll get better leather, and then we can get pigments, but we'll see. Maybe the Explorer's Launch is good. But I'll have to think about it. And then we want to get... Hang on. One of the... some more of this, right? And then we want to get the grill, right? Shit. Screw it. Let's go ahead and open this up. We don't have any money, though. Left or right? Might be right. Yeah, it's probably gonna be right. Because of the bricks. Okay, yeah, alright. I'll take it now. I need to make a decision on this, right? Oh, jeez. It's not opening it fast enough. Alright, that's fine. Alright, I'm gonna go with the left. A little bit more doable. We don't know yet on the right. Delivery line, I'll take it. To the right. And we'll pop this there. 15 of this. So we now have better fuel and better other thingy, right? And then we're gonna want... Oh my god, I want that. Shit, I want that. I also need that. I also need... Oh my goodness. I don't know what we're gonna do about this guy. No one's homeless, right? Okay. we're gonna need to get soil. Oh, nice. Perfect. Got the soil I needed. Do I want to do that right there, or no? Alright, so I'm going to do that if I can. I don't think we have a reason to go in any of this, right? Oh, we don't have a way to pay for that. 13. 2. Shit, it's not fast enough. Fine, we'll go with this. I should be able to get a lot of that back. I'll take it. Because we have the +1 to this. And then I just need to add more Harpy homes. Right, more Harpy homes. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go with that. Okay, we have starving people. This is bad. Okay. Oh yeah, we can let them eat roots since we're getting free supply of lit roots, right? And then this right here I need ASAP, right? And I need what, 2 more pipes. Solita. So that way I can add the thingy. And then we now have reduction, right? Yeah, I couldn't pay for the other guy's thingy. I probably should have bought some bars though. Alright, so for this one, what do I want to do here? I mean, this is useful for pigments, right? I mean, Harpy homes. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take the right. Ooh. Oh, shit. Better jerkies, right? They both eat jerkies. We can also make fuel. Although the tools... Huh. So that directly becomes parts and tools. Not parts, I meant pipes. I mean, we already have better skewers. I mean, oil's not bad, but that's not the best oil. We have 2 people that eats jerkies, that's not bad either. But we have no way to make more meat. Well, we have a little bit of meat there. But that just easily converts to skewers. I'd have to get like a smokehouse or something, right? I mean, oil could solve events, but this also is pretty good, right? I'm gonna go with the left. Rain collector. Moving it forward. Moving that over there. I'm gonna create my furnace. Oops. Yeah, it's fine. I need to get one of these. Yeah, you're fine. Hopefully. Oh, I can't get the... That one I need ASAP, right? Holy shit, that guy's got a lot. Yeah, there was like another game that I played that was a complete rip-off of Auction Not Included. Like, it was so bad. Like, I was like, there was nothing in that game that was interesting. It literally just copied everything about the Auction Not Included up to just making the auction, and that was it. It had nothing else. Didn't even have food. Yeah, it was just it didn't even have a toilet thingy. It just basically you dig up something, you produce oxygen, and that was it. That was the entire premise of the game. You're on you crash landed, and it was so bad I didn't even bother recording it. I'm like, this is just really bad. I can't believe how bad it was. So yeah, I don't want to name it. But yeah, it was also in the Steam Fest. Like I was like, oh my god. Can't believe like it made it to the Steam Fest list on, I guess, trending somewhere, like maybe the second page or third page. So I was browsing through the Steam Fest list. There was a lot of crap too. Lots of Vampire Survivor clones. Hey Dan, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate that. But yeah, we had lots of Vampire Survivor clones. Okay, let me see if I can just put this over here. Hang on, let's use blue water because we're gonna have a lot of it soon. Alright, and then Harpies. I need another Harpy house. And I need a lizard house. Oh, foxes are starving again. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Deliver? Please deliver. And please give me good... Oh, nice. Good proc, good proc, good proc. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, so we now have something for them to eat, right? Okay. And I only need one more pipe. Yeah, I was reading an article, I guess a month ago, or sometimes in sorry, yeah, I guess a month ago or December, where it was talking about how there are so many new games being added and so many indie developers, and Steam is constantly getting like new games that's very hard to actually weed through to find any games in a given amount of time frame. There's a lot of, I guess, buried gems in the list of various Steam games that gets released every year, and it all boils down to marketing. So I think over time, players are going to look to content creators more often, because that's kind of like a full-time job, to be the guy to just weed through like tons of Steam's thousands of games to pick out that gem, because a lot of these game developers don't have the budget or the means to be able to market their game properly, to get their game recognized. So I think that is going to be a thing. And it's a great time to be like a content creator, just to work on weeding through games. And not, I mean, I don't think like one content creator can actually get through all of them either, right? It's going to take like a lot of content creators. Now the thing is, a lot of times content creators overlap, but I think the ones that find the gems actually will do pretty well. And then, you know, of course, there are some content creators that just borrow from other people's lists. So I try to actually look for interesting stuff that other content creators have not found or done coverage yet. Or try not to look at other content creators' stuff. Or, I guess, their specific playthrough. Because a lot of times, other content creators that I've also seen, I do follow them, they don't actually do a full coverage. Like, they'll do, like, an hour or two. For example, Thrive. Like, most content creators did not get to the very end of Thrive, and I can understand, because it was very long. Some didn't even get to, or didn't even notice that there was a research tree on how to improve. I was like watching one content creator's, you know, stream, and they were sponsored for doing Thrive. And I'm like, okay, Thrive paid you guys to do this stream, and you didn't even bother going all the way to the end, showcase anything that was unique about the game, and you didn't even do anything related to the combat or the unique mechanic or the research. And I was just, oh my god. I can't believe it. They should be hiring me to do coverage for their game. But yeah, anyways, just pointing that out. So I actually did enjoy Thrive. And I actually got all the way to the end. And man, they really need to improve their tutorial. It was quite long. It's crazy. Okay, so we get porridge again, right? Okay, what else? So we've got Harpies. We need more. We need one more of this, right? And I gotta get a pack of provisions. I'll do that with... I guess I'll do that with that too. Was it 5? I think 5, right? That's it. Where are you? Please hurry, please hurry. Please hurry. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. There you go. How's our food? Alright, that's fine too. Coffee break, right? Nice. Oh, you procced. Oh, beautiful. I think we got it right. Alright, you can come out. And that's fine. Alright, I'm gonna move this closer. Because that had 3 on it, and I need to burn that. That's the only 3 left, right? Yep, nice. 2. Yes, nice. Yeah, a lot of content creators have agents. They're sponsored for X hours and don't bother to do anything before. So the stream is basically a tutorial walkthrough. If the agent is paid enough, you have anything on stream on the content creator has nothing to say, or he will have to work for sponsors. Yeah, you're right, actually, Octo, and I have noticed that too. For example, like the Boch's sisters, when they got sponsored by, it was terrible, right? They have no business playing the game. I've actually mentioned this a couple of times on stream before as an example of a game and developers just wasting their money for no reason. So the game is called Industry of Titans, okay? And they went into early access. This was not even released. This was not a release campaign. It was an early access campaign, and they blew a shit ton of money just on various content creators that had no business playing that game or streaming that game, because their audience, number one, their audience was all chess-based. And I don't even know what the sales conversion rate was, right? Because Industry of Titans obviously did not do well. They ran out of money, so all their features that they had promised associated to food and there's a long list of things. Like, I was disappointed that they didn't even add in the food and farming mechanics or the food production mechanics, because that's the most essential thing about, like, you know, a lot of the city builder games, right? Having food and liquid. And they didn't include that. That was like a thing that they wish list, but they blew all this money paying content creators that had no business playing that particular game. Like another streamer that I watch, right? She plays purely first-person shooters, these AAA titles, you know, Spider-Man, all that bullshit type of games, right? AAA, story-based, you know, Resident Evil, all those nonsense games that I don't play, right? I mean, they're great games, but they're just like one-hit games that they play because it's just action-based, it's got a great story, they move on. And she's a content creator, or sorry, a cosplayer, and she makes, like, you know, cosplay contents, right? For her OF and everything, right? Her audience base is not city builder people, right? All the stuff that she streams, and she even literally said on her streams, like, okay, normally I don't ever play this type of game. This is like totally out of my comfort zone. I don't ever play this. This is not my style. I don't know anything about this game. But she said she had to prepare a little bit of the game ahead of time. And so somebody who doesn't ever play city builders and they started streaming Industry of Titans, okay, they got paid a shit ton of money. I don't even know because okay, so when I watched these streamers, right, I was the only guy in the channel who knew what the hell was going on. I actually even said, this is what you do, this is what you do, right? And they were all listening to what I was actually saying. They were following my text because they wanted a walkthrough on how to play that particular game. And I was just blown away because no one in chat really cared about it, right? That's just an example of really bad marketing by developers, right? So yeah, anyways. So you are right. They have agents, and I think that the Botez sisters had like agents, because every time like I watch these big streamers who get sponsorships, right? They seem to be getting it from like somebody doing the legwork trying to get them these deals. And another example is like Gord. Gord was another wasted campaign by the publisher. And again, pure example of all the people that they paid to do the Gord thing. Like, they only put in their minimum of 1 hour or 2 hours, and then they just stopped streaming Gord after that. And they did a whole campaign where these particular Twitch streamers had unique Twitch drops associated to them, right? The developers even made like custom skins and voiceovers, hired them, paid them to do voiceovers in the game, and then these content creators only did the bare minimum. Like, one did at least the bare minimum, 1 hour, 2 hours tops maybe, and you had to actually be there to get the drops. And then after that, it's like if you miss that time frame, and the campaign was going on for like a month, and you couldn't even get the drops. That was just terrible. I was kind of really disappointed in how Gord marketing was done. Ooh, nice. A smuggler's visit. One free blueprint, huh? Gord drops? Twitch drops. It was Twitch drops for Gord. It was like skins, custom skins of the content creators. I think they had like 12 different content creators that they paid a significant amount of money to stream it at a certain time, but they didn't even like do a proper announcement about the Twitch drops either. Oh, I still don't have the co-head avatar. Yeah, he only did the bare minimum. That's exactly the one guy I was talking about. Or he might have done 2 hours, and Zach did maybe like 1 hour. Like Zach, I don't have skins from Ko or Zach. It was really unfortunate. All right, I'm gonna take the beanery because I need the bars and the pickle goods, right? He did have more. I think he only streamed once. He might have streamed twice. But I checked his streamed hours, and it was not a lot. But hey, you know, they were competing with Baldur's Gate at the time, and every streamer basically did their minimum and just switched over to Baldur's Gate. But yeah, that was a really disappointing campaign too. But anyways, I actually vented my thing to the to my contact over at Team 17, the guy, the marketing guy who was actually in charge of Gord, and also he was also in charge of the Dare Drop campaign. He's not affiliated with Dare Drops. He was actually in charge of it. And I said, look, you know, I did all this, and the Dare Drop people said I was the only one who streamed the most hours of Gord. So they wanted my feedback. So the Team 17 guy actually gave me like 4 extra keys on top of the keys that I got from Dare Drop. And then he turned around like a month later, because I said, look, you know, Gord's not bad. I actually did all this, and I was disappointed in how it was handled and everything. And the guy said, well, turns out there's some internal, he didn't want to disclose the details, but apparently there was some internal issues with Team 17. I guess later I read about the shakeup, and they started doing layoffs and everything. So something was going on in the background that was causing some of those marketing issues. But yeah, he dropped me a bunch of keys and extra DLCs too. That's why you see that on my list. So I actually have DLCs to go along with Gord's giveaway if you guys decide to choose that. And Gord did actually improve on their promise after the release with all their updates. They fixed a lot of things, supposedly. And tomorrow they're supposed to announce something. They tweeted, at least the Gord account. I don't want to take any more. Well, maybe I do. 1920. They tweeted on their Twitter account. Only Gord. I guess it's the developers that did that, but it's weird though because in the Discord channel there was no news, crickets, and on the Steam page, crickets. No new information, and they don't even like announce Twitch drops on their page too. So I really think somebody whoever's doing the Gord marketing dropped the ball, and I think they could have gotten a better publisher like Hooded Horse, who does a really good job communicating with content creators and just, you know, marketing the games that they publish. But Gord, there's just no news about whatever it is that they're planning on doing. Yeah, I hate how Gord expanding was god-awful. How Gord expanding was god-awful. Yeah, Gord does have issues. And hopefully they fix some of that. Oh, the kiln, huh? And I do plan on revisiting Gord again. Do I want this? I'm gonna go with the left. That's easier to do. I do have a weaver. I'll take the left. Alright, so we have now a kiln. Do I need a kiln? Maybe I don't. I probably don't need it. Alright, that's fine. I'll take that. I'll take that. I need flour, right? Yeah, is plank production fine? Let me find out. Yes, plank production is fine. Let me take this off. I need wood, right? Yeah, I need to pay attention to the game. Just chit-chatting about random stuff. I actually got some comments on my YouTube. People were talking about, hey, you know, more gameplay, less chit-chat. Okay, I'll take this off. My wood is pretty low, isn't it? Yeah, but isn't chit-chat part of the fun of a streaming community? Yeah, I agree. I mean, I explained to the guy, basically, that complained, and I said, look, I try to cut out whatever, you know, as much as possible, but I told the guy, look, you gotta realize, this is like live content. You know, I have to entertain, you know, chat. I mean, people show up live because they wanna, you know, chat, right? That's what it is. They wanna have a live conversation. So I'm here to entertain live people. Nice, I'll take this actually. How do I want to do that? Do I want to give up parts? Yes, I will give up parts. Hail. Hello. What else do I want to do? Yes, I can give up that, I guess it's fine. No, not really. Oil? Yeah, I guess I can give up oil. There, that's fine. 3, right? So I have an extra 3. And we just need water, and then we just need the thingy. Right, and we're good. Oh, let's not use the blue water. I need to keep blue water, right? Oh, I'm missing the 7. Okay, I'm missing 3. And then I really want to get this, right? Eventually. Yeah, I like the chit-chats and rants. It feels human and relatable. Also, hi, hey, Aquilin. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it. And good to see you again, Ron. Hope you're well. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, I like the streaming part because it makes me feel alive talking to you guys, having somebody to hang out with, because it does kind of get boring when I do these offline runs and pretending that I'm talking to you guys, making these VODs. It's also about tackling my second seal game ever in the game. I finally got the hang of things. Game finally clicked with me. Oh, nice. Yeah, so anyone who's got questions, you know, feel free to come by and ask questions, because I'm here to entertain and answer questions. I'm gonna hold that off, actually. Well, then again, I do need money, right? Yeah, you know what, I'll buy it, because I need money to be able to open glades with. Alright, let's go ahead and go this way. And then the tea, right? Once I get the tea... Okay, hang on. I got the beanery that I need to put down somewhere. Alright, let me move you out of the way. I need to put down that beanery that I got. And what else? 6. Let me take the porridge off. We don't need you doing porridge. I'll leave it. That's fine for that guy. Okay. Shally. And, yeah. So, yeah, most of my time last week was spending checking out Steam games and weeding through bad games. And there were a lot of bad games, I have to say. And the ones that I did post about, they're not as bad. Even though I might have said like a couple of these are kind of meh. They're not as bad as the ones I've actually looked at. I mean, I get offered also bad games too on Keymailer, right? Keymailer, a lot of times they'll send me. I've had like 4, 5, or 6 or 7 that I have to like ignore or decline. But once in a while, Keymailer actually offers me something interesting, like the Craftomation 101. That was a free game that I got offered. I didn't even ask them. I was like, oh, hey, I got this in my box. I guess I'll check it out. And the first 5 minutes, like, wow, this actually is pretty good. So, I contacted the developers as well, because I pointed out to them, like, the game that you sent me is not... It looks like it's exactly the same as the demo, and I guess they don't have a full build yet for the I'll take this for the early access thing. So that's coming out next week. So yeah, once in a while, Keymailer sends me something good. But yeah, I also get a lot of crap though from Keymailer. A lot of Vampire Survivor knockoffs. That's all I can tell you. So many Vampire Survivor knockoffs. Alright, what else do I need? Okay, I need more... I've got a lot of planks. I can use some more fabric. And I think we got the trade good thingy right too, right? So that is the leather worker. Oh, I can't squeeze that there, huh? And I have three, right? I have 3 people that's homeless. Alright, so let's see here. Lizard homes. That's fine. And I have 6 people that has nothing else better to do. You know what? This is actually useless at the end of the day. Now that I think about it. Good thing I didn't pipe it, right? This totally makes the workshop obsolete, right? I've got, like, bricks from the furnace. I've got leatherworker and weaver, and I've got planks. It's a good thing I didn't take the workshop, right? If there was a workshop being offered. Yeah, it's a good thing I didn't. Alright, so I've got 8, right? 8. Beanery, yes. And then next thing I need is the... Solayla. This thingy, right? Oh, hang on, let me take this off. Yeah, what if workshop would be an upgrade for the crude workstation, and that would cost some gears? Yeah, I think they really do need to redesign the whole workshop, or just figure out exactly, like, your idea of some sort. More people should give feedback to the developers about the workshop, how it needs something different to make it worth it, because it really is a deadweight building. Like, maybe, like, improve the... Oh, cool. Flower. No, I already have a flower building. Oh, well... pottery is not bad, but... I'll think about it. Yeah, or, you know, like, maybe, like, the pipes thing, right? Have, like, a 2-star pipe for the workshop. Right? This actually is the best tools in the game, so you know, it's not bad, but if this was on the workshop as a 2-star, right? Then it would be nice. Do I want the pottery? I mean, the pottery is not bad. Because that is the best pottery in the game. Sorry, hang on. I'm trying to figure out what am I going to do about this pottery. Or do I just want to go for the coats? For the Harpies? I mean, I could make barrels, right? Oh no, this is a really tough one. Pottery or barrels? Because every time I get the pottery, I don't always end up using it. That's the thing. Oh well, that's fine. I'll take it. Don't want to squabble over it anymore. I'll take it. I disagree. It's dead weight most of the time. Oh, workshop is fine. Urban mats. Yeah, at least somebody else agrees with me, right? I disagree. It's dead weight most of the times. Yeah, see? Somebody else agrees with me, right? The workshop is dead weight most of the times. I mean, at the start of the game, you really need all the resources you can get. So when is the best time to get the workshop, right? Do you get it at the start of the game? If you get at the start of the game, and then later in the game, all these blueprints, you end up getting stuff that makes it obsolete. So it's like, wait, you just wasted a blueprint that could have been something useful for later in the game, right? For something that you couldn't craft. And then if you get it later in the game, it's like, well, wait a minute. you end up getting stuff along the way that makes it completely obsolete. So you've seen me get workshop at the end of the run many times, like workshop. And I pointed out that like 2 weeks ago, right? I got workshop back to back, like towards the end. I'm like, wait a minute. Everything about the workshop was absolutely obsolete, useless. So I don't even know why they even just rolled the workshop, right? I think the game needs to be designed in such a way where the developers check to say, hey, do you already have everything the workshop offers? If you do, don't ever offer the workshop at the end as a blueprint, right? That should be a condition in the game, right? Or the option to banish games, right? Because, like, you know, Super Fantasy Kingdom has a banish option, right? It's not a ban, but it's a banish. Banish means basically you don't want that showing up again on your rerolls, but you, at any point in time, you can actually X out or say, hey, I want to remove the banish. And then get it again if you decide to change your mind. It's kind of like a cornerstone or a reroll kind of thing. You have like X number of rerolls, right? Used to like workshop in low prestige games. It drags you down later in the game. It's mostly a lost blueprint. Right, yeah, see? Somebody else is saying the same thing I'm saying, right? I used to like the workshop. Don't get me wrong. Like 2 years ago when I saw the workshop, I was like, oh, hey, this is awesome. This is a great building, right? And then I slowly realized over time the workshop was bad. And as soon as I got to the point where the Prestige 5, I think it's Prestige 5, right? Or 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Prestige 6, right? Where once you get to Prestige 6, where everything costs more, and I can only bring in 777, you know, in terms of starting materials, do I waste my 777 on a workshop? It's ridiculous, right? It's ridiculous. Yeah, how is it dead weight if it makes all your building mats 2 times cheaper than the basic one compared to a 2-star jerky, which is roughly 25% better than the field kitchen? It's, for me, it's dead weight because over time, it's like you only need so much of this, right? And having a crude workstation, you can do whatever you want with the crude workstation, right? It's the same thing. It offers the same set of blueprints in terms of like recipes, right? Recipes. To me, it's dead weight because that blueprint that you take with the workshop, let's say, for example, supplier versus workshop. Well, gee, I got the planks. I can make flour. I can get water skin. Had I gotten the workshop, I don't get the flour, right? I don't get the water skin, right? Or something like, say, if I was offered a beanery versus workshop at the beginning of the game, which one would I take? Beanery, right? Grill versus workshop. Which one would you take? Better food versus the workshop, right? All the buildings that I've been offered right now, so far, thus far, would I ever pick a workshop over any of these things? Right? Over any of these things, any of these buildings, which one would you pick the workshop over? Right? Which one of these buildings would you actually pick over the workshop? Supplier uses yellow water, workshop uses blue. Workshop can be good if you have blue water. Right, yeah, well, I don't have blue water. But I wouldn't use the blue water on the workshop, though. I mean, you can do the same thing. If you're gonna pipe the workshop, you might as well pipe the crude workstation. Right? Same thing. Almost. You slightly save the materials in the long run, but in the long run, I think it doesn't really matter anyways. Because if you end up getting one of these, like a 3-star version of these things, you end up sort of having the same, I guess, net gain at the end of the day, right? Early workshop allows you to save a lot of time. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. Right? I would rather spend the materials to get the field kitchen because that saves you more time in terms of the food. Getting the rain collector up and running saves you more time, right? And then being able to get the blight post, right? Here, so here's the argument, right? So you get 7 bricks at the start of the game. If you happen to be brick starved, and you say, oh, well, you know, the workshop saves you more materials, but you only have 7 bricks, right, to play with, do you sink that into the workshop? I wouldn't sink that into the workshop. I would save it for the blight post, right? It's, especially if you are running very low on certain materials, right? Like clay, if you're brick starved, would you get the workshop? Like, you have to be really considerate of where you spend your bricks and your fabric, right? And the fabric is obviously needed for the field kitchen. The field kitchen does save you food at the start of the game, right? You can stretch your food with the field kitchen better than taking, say, a workshop where you have to spend time. Okay, so here's the thing. You have to spend time gathering more clay just to get back your 6 pieces, right? And then you have to spend time to recuperate the 6 pieces by working in the workshop to get those 6 pieces back, to then spend it somewhere else that you were originally going to spend those 6 pieces of clay or bricks, right? Why not just go ahead and jump to getting that other building set up? You are actually saving less time because you're splitting the fabric that could be going into the kitchen that could be generating you better food splits, right? This actually can start helping you out getting early resolve going, right? Yes, and will be less 20 cycles to break even. Okay, well, like I said, I don't agree with the workshop at all, ever, in any scenario, as anything I would take. Even the worst field kitchen recipe stretches your resources up. Yeah, it does, right? You have the ability to do this. And secondly, you can actually start getting any of this to do early time orders, right? Let's say you get one of these early time orders that's associated to food or whatever it is, right? Or resolve. Having any of those gets you further along than a workshop. The workshop, you have to get those materials and then recuperate the 6 that you've sunk into it. That doesn't save you time. So at the end of the day, it might be a net wash, right? The time that you actually save long term might be a wash, right? It's basically, you have to get your return investment before it actually becomes worth anything. So by the time it becomes worth anything, you're at a wash. You could have already gotten something else going, you know, in some other area, right? We're at year 4, right? Hang on. Let me put this other guy here, so we can get more of the skewers going, right? And then one more house here, right? For this guy. And we don't need fox in there. Let's see. Hang on. Woodcutters. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure that I don't fall behind on my gameplay here. This is the first map of the cycle, so I'm not too worried. What else am I missing here? Okay, it's also bricks and fabric, right? That's also bricks. Alright, so we're good, right? Yeah, and you are generating me. But yeah, like the workshop, very debatable. Super situational. I mean, you would have to have like a lot of these at the start to make it actually worth it for me to consider. Like maybe if you weren't playing Prestige 6 or higher, workshop might be considered okay. Right? But I can tell you, I've played this game way longer than most people who argue the workshop is better. And I've actually played this game with the workshop at the start of the early access back in November last year when they launched it on Steam. I've also played it when it was even bugged at the time, right? Back in the days, it was actually bugged where you can actually move the workshop around. That was around the time when I was like, oh, wow, the workshop is awesome because you can actually move it. And then when I mentioned it to the developers, they're like, no, that's not a thing. That's a bug. Because I asked them about it, and I was like, hey, you know, how come, like, every other building is not movable, but the workshop was movable? And the developers responded saying, oh, yeah, it's not supposed to be movable. Because I found the workshop once in the glade, and I noticed that it was movable, because like my complaint was like, oh, I really wish these ruins were movable. And then once I found the workshop, I was like, oh, hey, I noticed it was movable. And I was excited about that. And that's when I thought, like, the workshop was amazing and everything. And when they nerfed it, I'm like, wait a minute. The workshop sucks. Not worth it at all. I'm all for it if it was extra resolve, but time-wise, you are better just gathering raw food with small camps. No, that is not true, because if you can stretch your food and get the proc chance, right? If you can stretch your food with doubling your yield and then gaining resolve at the start of the game, the field kitchen is actually very powerful. And I've demonstrated that time and time again. Okay, so I used to be on the side of the fence where I did not think the water and the rain engine... If you watch my VOD from, like, back in 2 years ago, from the December of the early access where they introduced the rain engine, and the time when they introduced part 1 of the whole Rainpunk engine or technology, right? I basically was arguing, like, this whole Rainpunk thing was silly. It was not, you know, useful. And I pointed out that you don't need the rain engine or rainwater to actually win the game better or faster or anything like that. And then when they introduced part 2 of the Rainpunk engine, I started using this engine and getting, you know, double chance yields. I started comparing the difference between my gameplay from ignoring the Rainpunk engine and the water system versus actually utilizing the Rainpunk. I was like, okay, this makes a huge difference. And ever since then, I actually started piping everything to make the most out of the rainwater or Rainpunk system. I also, like I said, used to use the workshop a bunch of times. I actually thought that was the greatest thing in the world. And then later, when I started realizing that there were people out there that used to argue about how, like, the crude workstation really sucked. And then there was also a group of people that says, you know, it's not bad. It just, you can get whatever you need done with it. I actually have won many games with just the crude workstation. It just goes to show you, you don't need the workshop. And so ever since I started noticing my gameplay between having the workshop and the crude workstation, I realized the workstation was a really useless deadweight building with a blueprint that could be used for anything else that gets me a recipe that can solve some sort of problem in the game. Doubling yield is not time efficient with rain collectors. It sure is. I don't see why you don't think it's time efficient doubling the yield. You're getting stuff that you couldn't get by eating raw food. I don't understand where you're thinking that rain collectors is bad. Okay, hang on. I'm waiting on this Rainpunk, right? Still missing stuff for that one. So the rain collector, you're putting away 2 guys just to collect water. And then you have a chance to double your yields on all the various different buildings that utilize it. I'm sorry, but what Irma is saying is simply not true mathematically speaking. Yes. I'm that's why I'm saying the same thing. I'm trying to wrap my head around why he doesn't think that rainwater doubling the yield does not save you time. Like, if you can get basically a 50% chance of doubling yields, you're telling me that doesn't save time? That's 50% more than you would normally get. I'm kind of wrapping my head around what you're trying to say. Rain collectors don't help me double yield. Any percent increase of double chance translates to 25% in the long run. Yes, yeah, that's exactly Adagio. It's still a percentage increase. Yes, it is a percentage increase. And the longer you use the engine, the more time you save. Double yields eventually do save you more time significantly in the long run. Alright, this is year 3, right? Hang on. I need to get off of this. And then you are... Okay, I'll take that guy off. I need some buffers there. Alright, so we need stormwater, right? And the Harpies are not happy. Harpies are not happy. Hang on. What else can I do about the Harpies? I guess I can do it. I'll just do that with the lizard, and then we'll favor the Harpy in a second here. You need to spend 4 water to run... Spend 4 water to run range engines for +1 for 1 worker at level 2 for a minute, and you spend 30 seconds to gather it. Take into account the percent proc chance too, and the racial bonus. Wait, I'm reading 2 different things. It stacks up with the hearth upgrades. Yeah, the double chance yields, right? Yeah. And then Emerald Bat says you need to spend 4 water to run rain engine for 1 worker at level 2 for a minute, and you spend 30 seconds to gather it. I don't see a problem, again, with the water. Right? Okay, you're tucking away 2 guys to get water. Once you have water, if you have, right, a 50% yield, right, or even 40% yield off of this, 3 guys proc, and you're only having to use 2 guys here, and then that also spreads or translates to this, and then this, right, and then over here, you're getting more out of the 2 guys that's spending time on this. You're definitely getting more out of your proc chance over the 2 guys, right? That could be spread across something else. You're saving more materials long term. So these 2 guys is not... The double chance yield is actually getting more materials. There is a cap limit on how many you can actually get from the farm, right? So if you can double your yield on this, you're saving the grain for other things. That's how I've managed to always survive off of a tiny little farm, because I'm using, you know, rain engine to give myself like the double chance yields. If I was not using like the rain engine for the double yield, I can't really make this farm work long term. Okay. So I need to get the blue water, right? Hang on. Lizards, I'm not worried about lizards. And that's done. Alright, so now we can do... We can do, pigments, right? And the reason we want the pigments... Yeah, the reason we want pigments is so that we can get the trade goods, right? Trade goods. And then I need to get packet crops. Hang on. Okay, you know what? I'll take this now. So that way we get the +3 on those other guys. Alchemists? Trappers. Sure, I'll take the alchemists. Sure, I guess I'll stick that there. No, I'll stick that right here. In high prestige, if you just pick people willy-nilly, you're gonna succumb to hostility penalties. The real cap is your available workforce, and it applies on Rain Engine just the same. Yeah, I don't like taking random people as well. Yeah, more people equals more problems. Because then you're gonna have to start worrying about getting more food, right? And not being able to meet these thresholds. Yes, well, there's also a fine balance between managing the people, because, yes, more people does help you win faster, but if you get to a certain threshold point, and you can't cross that threshold because there's not enough food or whatever it is to go around, you're not going to win at all if you can't even get that threshold to move the bar. Right? That's almost the same thing. I mean, there is a cutoff to too many people. Because at the start, okay, so sure, you'll get all your resolves really fast, but then it's like, okay, now you have too many people, and then you have to deal with the problems that come with it. You have to kill them off to switch over to another group. So yeah, you move faster for one group really quickly, but then later it's like you got to switch over, and if you don't have enough food for the second group, or you have too many, right? For example, let's say Paradise, right? I think it's Paradise, right? That's the achievement where you need to get everybody's fulfillment at the same time. If you don't have enough to move this bar, right? If you've got too many people, you can't get that threshold at all. So there is a point where you have to realize too many people is just more of a problem than it's worth having, right? I already know about the formula and what, you know, more people equals more rep gains, right, per people. It definitely moves this bar faster. I'm not going to deny that. That's true. But then once you get that point already off of somebody early in the run, right, towards the end, it's like, what are you going to do? They're not going to give you any more. And then to get to that max level, which is the cap 50, right? 50 is the cap resolve. You have to get more resources to get to that point, right? Playing this game like Anno is generally a bad idea. It can be a death sentence, not to mention the threshold increase for resolve. Yeah, a lot of people like to play with, you know, high population counts. And this game is not about high population counts. 10, Jesus, only 10. Alright, let's go with this. Oh, okay, I got some flour. That works too, actually. Hang on, let me take this off. Hang on, let me take this off. I need 30, right? And then you. Hang on, is there anything I can trade? No, right? Alright, I'm gonna switch to this. What is it? 15? Jesus. 15. 15. And 15. We're gonna do this. That should be fine. You know what? I'm just gonna install it, so I have to make a bunch of it. Yeah, that's fine. And then we're gonna do this, right? Thinking here. Take this guy off. 4 on that one, yeah, that's fine. And then what am I gonna do with this extra people here? We're at year 4, right? Alright, hang on. Give me a second. I gotta do all this before we continue our debate here. I'm not talking about rep gain. I'm talking about workforce to make stuff for events, orders, and caches. Okay. Well, right now I have 10 people that's doing nothing, so I don't know how much more people I need here for this. Alright, last one, right? Oh god, I need 20 of the lizards. I don't need 20 lizards. I'm gonna go with the left. And veggies? Do I need veggies? I'm thinking here. I think it's time to pop a glade. Yeah, it's time to pop a glade here. And hope for the best on the thing. And do I get veggies? I don't know yet. I'm waiting. Please be easy. No veggies. Fuming machine. I'll take the left, actually. Oh shit, I don't have any water. Oh shit, how do I not have water? Jesus. Alright, well, let's do this. Alright, so no veggies. I'll re-roll this. I'll take the grain line. I don't need more people. More people is more problems. I have like extra people I don't know what to do with right now. I don't think I can go any higher, right? I can take that off? That's 18? No. Humans. I need to choose. Nope. I need a left. I need stuff fast here, guys. Do I need anything off this chick right now? No. Come on, Harpies. All my water is out. I'm wasting water. Come on, ladies. Pipes, right? Pipes. Do I not have enough pipes? I need 2 pipes. It's gonna have to be green water. Let's start working on this now. 4 minutes? Okay. We should be able to get that. And then I got the building material stuff, right? And then... Alright, that's actually not a bad deal. I'll take it. Barrels and... Yeah, I can, I guess, but... The left is actually not bad with the parts and the thing that gets me resolved, because I'm going to be able to solve this and this to get free resolve. I mean, this is like, what, free yellow water? That's all it is. I'm going to go ahead and give Harpies some of this. No big deal, right? I would like to get another hearth here. Shit. Not buying me anything, is it? No, it's not. That's not buying me anything either. What else? What else? Alright, let's go with that. And I need to figure out something here for the bars. Foxes are starving. Are they? Okay, alright. So I got green water. Let's go with green water then. Foxes are starving. What do I give them? Oh shit. No. I gotta wait through that. Because they're not carrying it. I should have had the Harpies on that. I should have had the Harpies on this. To be able to carry that faster. But that's not a problem anymore now, right? Weaver. You'll have, yeah. Alright, let's take a look at this. Nope, that's a terrible deal. I need biscuits and I need pies, right? There you go. Alright, so we should be able to generate some pies now, right? And then biscuits. We should make biscuits too, right? Yeah, alright. Let's see here. I don't want them eating that anymore. And I want to get this, right? Alright, that's fine too, right? I gotta move these guys over here. Alright, so what am I gonna do about the extra hearth here? I guess I can try to get that. Yeah, let's try to get that. Alright, that's fine. And we're gonna try to get this. What's happening? High level corruptions? Are they eating something? Alright, they're eating something. Yeah, that large node is in the way and I don't have anything for it. I'm thinking about deleting it too. And somehow I still have an extra 6. Oh, the furnace is out. Forgot to check the water, but Alright, so green water is it, right? That's the only thing now. And then I did not get anything that makes the no, shit. The jerky is right, but we have nothing for meat. That's the problem. I mean, the only thing we have for meat is, like, maybe the insects. Yeah, there was a terrible deal on porridge. Yeah, terrible, yeah. I did get a +2 here, right? This is almost done. So 3 things. And I'm gonna wait until this is done. And then I'll do the, camps. And this is your 5, right? Okay. Clear this out. These guys are terrible at their job. They need to do it faster. We have one person that's homeless. Is homeless a problem? No, homeless is not that big of a problem. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Where are my harpies? Weaver? Farm. Where are my harpies? Woodcutter. That is proc chance. Okay. Alright, we'll throw this in here until the storm kicks in. Nope, nope. Sorry, my bad. Okay. Hang on, where are the harpies? We can empty that out, right? Okay, so now we gotta do the... Fine, let's just go with that. I gotta get the workers off. There you go. Harpies, be happy. Now we have the pack of trade goods. I don't need that right away, so we're not gonna turn it in. Do we need any of this? No, right? Oh wow, it's a lot going there. So that's fine. I can take this off. Harpies getting pies. Lizards are fine. I'm okay with them. Alright, all the water is fine again. Let's do 6 of these. And I need to get one of these. I need to get this running, right? Okay. We might need more plankies, right? Yellow water is the bottleneck. That's fine. Alright, I want this one higher priority. Alright, what else do we have here? Ooh, 3 for 4 is not terribly bad. I'll bite. I need 4 more anyways. That's with the building materials. Yes, okay. Wait. Yeah, it's fine. So 2 points off of this. 3 points, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get this now. And then you are also... I'll take it. We don't have any containers, right? That's this guy here. Let's do 15 of these, and then we can also do... pickle goods. Ooh, mushrooms. Okay. Yeah, 33 streams in a row. Happy Valentine's Day. Love thyself. Hey, Shepin. Welcome back. 33 streams, huh? That's your... Is that your watch streak? Welcome back to the stream. Appreciate you hanging out today. Yep, and happy Valentine's Day to you. Oh my goodness. I don't have enough bars to go around. I guess I burned it all on the, on the pipies. I burned it all on the pipies. Oh, the left is not bad either. No, I can't do that. Alright, so let's see here. This guy, right? Ooh. Ooh, trade hubs is terrible. Workers' rations. Workers have a higher 10% chance of producing double yields, but 20% no money. Okay. Okay. Do I have enough money for this dude? No, I do not, right? Shit. I turn that in, I get 20, right? That's like what? 45? How lucky do I want to be? You know, this guy is really the best guy to attack. I'll take it. Oh, come on! Terrible. Terrible. I did not get the epics. Oh, so terrible. Well, this is not bad, actually. Traders arrive 25% faster? Okay, that cuts down on this. That's not terribly bad. Barrels? Nice, okay. I'm happy with that. I'll take it. I will take it. $28 is exact. Hang on. So 28 exact. Hi. And I also need woodcutters. So I need to put 28 on this side, or 14 on this side, right? Alright, this is not terribly bad, right? I don't have enough. 1 for 2 is actually a really good deal, too. Jesus. Well, I don't need all that money, right? Because I just got like 50 coins off this dude. I'm gonna wait until I get more resources here. Alright, we're moving along, right? 16 is better than the rest. Hang on, do I have enough wood? Yeah, I do. Harpies, I will let you have your coats. This is your 6, right? Alright, we're fine. I mean, 1 for 2 is actually a really good deal. Let's just take it, that's fine, whatever. I hate passing up on good deals. Betula. Betula. Perfect, everybody's happy. Beautiful, we're moving. Even at level 3. Alright, what do you got for me? T-Doctor. Ooh, T-Doctor. Wait, do we have a secondary unit, though? I mean, we kind of have a secondary unit, right? Well, that's the mushrooms. And the roots. Mushrooms and roots. Yeah, so we do. You know what? I'm gonna go with the T-Doctor. Yep, that's 2 points. I'll take it. Alright. T-Doctor is good. So we need biscuits, right? T-Doctor. What else do I have? I already got the grill, right? Alchemist, supplier, tool shop, leather worker, yeah. Alright, can I get enough? That does not get me anything, right? Yep, it doesn't get me anything. Alright, so this is your 6, right? Alright, that's fine. I'm okay with that. We're gonna be able to get this going, right? What am I missing? What else can I get off of this? Alright, that is the other guy. Uh-oh, alright. 16 is better than whatever. What do you need? You need 23. Oh god, I don't have enough. Well, come on. Alright, what do you need? You need 30... Oh, I need 2 more of that one, right? That's the pickle goods. Alright, the pickle goods should kick in for the lizard. There you go, lizards. Happy lizards, happy life. Alright, how's that? My corruption is pretty high, isn't it? Thank you for pointing that out. My corruption is high. Um... 19? Yeah, it is pretty high. Please hurry with the bricks. Alright, what do you got for me in the last bit? Rainmill? Ooh, apothecary. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's the best biscuit making in the game. This is the best flour making in the game with scrolls. Oh, Jesus. Very tough choice here. Procking. Well, this is the best because it procs too. I'll take the procker. That means I don't need this guy for anything ever again. Because then we might need the, well, hang on, that one first. We might need the whatchamacallit. We might need the religious shit, right? Alright, let's put 100 on this. I need more workers to start delivering shit. Let me take this off. I don't think they're gonna... Okay, hang on, let me take this off. Yep, there you go. Because he's not gonna give me anything past that for a while. Alright, hang on. Furnace. Let me take you off. And then what else? Harpies. 1, 2, 3. Hurry, please. We're moving along to the left here. Is there anything I need off of this chick to make my life better? Probably not. Altar? Okay, altar is 12, right? 4 and 12. Alright, gotta take all this off now. Let's do that while I still can. I need, this. This. Where are all my harpies? I only have 3. 28. Where's my other one? One more? This guy. Alright, here we go. I mean, if people die, they die, right? It's not that big of a deal, right? People die all the time. That means 3 on that side. I need 5. One more. That's not... Oh, come on. Okay. There you go. That's 8, right? That should help with the corruption resist, right? Okay. Okay. I need 14 on this side to lower the hostility. Alright, so we want another garden here. Right. And we took care of the corruption, right? Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, what do you need? 12? Shit, really? Are you kidding me? And we are moving along on that one. I'll give it to you. Alright, so that should be fine, right? And we, you know what? Let's go ahead and continue chopping. I don't care. We should be fine now, right? And I need 6 more guys to show up on that side. I need 6 more guys to show up on that side. Harpies, Jesus. Hang on, let's just do this. 1, 2. I don't like where that's placed. I hate the positioning. You know what? I'll leave it. That's fine. Who cares? Yep. You could move boxes. Yeah, I could. I don't need it right now, anyways. It's not that big of a deal. I'm not in a rush. It's not gonna make or break my situation. Okay, that should be fine. 30. I should be able to solve that, right? So, biscuits fulfillment. Alright, you're done, right? Well, you're not completely done, but we'll leave it. There you go. Except for that came in a little late there. Proficiency? I'll take it. That should make this go faster, right? And make that better. Alright, everybody's happy, right? Everybody's happy. Now we just gotta get the... each of those thingies running, right? And then you're here. Wow, you're actually here. Oh, I actually have money for this. Interesting. I mean, do I really need anything? I'm about to win. I guess I'll take the coats. Take some of that. Oh, actually, no. I'll just take that. Sure, I guess I'll take that. I mean, I could buy this, but I don't think that matters. Most of this is not going to matter. Actually, that's a lot. I don't want to give that up. Hang on. I think if I turn this in, I get money too, right? Yeah, let's do that. What could I possibly... I'll take it, actually. Because then I can get the monastery for the religious stuff, right? Oh yeah, I don't need that in there. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm happy with that. What else can I take here off this guy? I mean, that's not bad, but we're already swimming in the porridge. Oh yeah, you're right. I do have a camp node right here, huh? Well, first of all, let's go ahead and get the monastery. This is already too late. I'll probably win before then. Doesn't matter anymore, right? I mean, do I really need... Oh, I'll take the tavern. Very nice. Very nice. Is there anything else I need here? Probably bricks, right? 8 bricks. Man, yeah, I guess I'll buy it. That's fine. I really don't need anything else, right? Sure. The question is, should I just attack her? I guess I'll take more people in. I'll take the left. Because I should be able to win this year, and all this is just meaningless. Yeah, I'll let you slide. Too risky to attack her. Too risky. I should be able to win this year. Year 7 win, right? Even with all that yapping and talking, we're actually winning. Okay. Everybody's happy? Yeah, it's fine, I'll leave it. I don't think I can get this guy any happier. Where's all my lizards? Well, I probably should have put Harpies. It's kind of late. It's fine. I'm pretty sure we'll win before the end of the year, so. Lizards need 39. Yep, 39. Even better. We'll probably win before all this is over, right? Done. Yep, we will win before it's all said and done. Easy win, right? Easy win. Easy win. I just need the packs, right? Do we have... I think we also have sea marrows, right? Oh my god, we do. Easy win. Done, right? Done. We'll probably call the trader over. Attack her a couple of times, right? Or, oh, we can't attack, that's the crow. Yeah, we can't attack this guy. The crow. Done. Easy peasy, right? Year 7 win. That wasn't terribly bad, right? We only opened 1 glade, too. Why is the Apothecary the best biscuit solely because of the specialization bonus? Yes, that is correct. If you have a Harpies with it, right, that makes it the best biscuit in the game because you get that extra 10% bonus. I mean, if you don't have Harpies, then it's just the same as a cookhouse. But yeah, oh, hang on, how do I want to do this? I did say I was going to take that one, right? Is it better to range extension now or later? I mean, if I range extension now, these might actually be stuff that I don't want to do. But that might get me over to here, right? Or if I go here to here. 1. I think I said I was going to go this way, right? 1. And then 2. 3. Yeah, I guess I'll just take this for now. Alright, so the next one is what? Bandit camps, right? On Coral? Or marshlands? Bandit camp means no trading. Huh. Bandit camps means no trading. Do I want... Yeah, I guess I'll take this one, right? This is not bad. We'll definitely take humans. Yep, bandit camp means no trading. Most likely I'm gonna take this one, right? 1, 2, 3, 2. Well, see, if I go here, then I can go here, then I can go further along. If I go here, I only get to this and this, right? Hang on, if I go here, I go here, I go here, I get further along. I can go here, which allows me to go... Where is it? Adamantine Seal? It's over here, actually. Let's work backwards. It's a lot easier to tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It doesn't really matter, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, ideally, I'd like to knock that out, right? But I can't reach both of them, so it doesn't really matter, right? Yeah, so it doesn't matter however I do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in. Yeah, alright, doesn't matter. I guess this is fine. Alright. That's fine. Because, I mean, 11, we can do about 11 towns, so it's not that big of a deal. What is this? February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. C29, Prestige 20, town number 2. And I will take a quick break here. And then we will figure this out in a second. So, BRB.